Now we're going to fix this boot opening problem, because fuel cap works but the boot doesn't, right? And that's normal when the ignition is off. I bypassed this on my AU and other AUs. Haven't done it to a BA yet, so I'm just going to use a knife to get in here. But the correct way to get to this is to take this rubber off, pop this side out, pop that vent out with your hand, then you can get behind there and reach to push that switch forward. I'm going to get in here and just, maybe I can just, that went in there pretty quite easily. Didn't expect that actually. It came out quite easy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the power from the cap to the boot. Alright, so to get old mate out of trouble with the boot not opening when you press the button, you can hear it now. I've used the power from the fuel cap to come across, bypassing that wiring there altogether, which I need to put some heat shrink and tape around that just to get it out of the way. A wire from the boot button all the way to the back parcel shelf. I'll show you that in a second. So that way, when you press the button here, it's always able to open the boot from inside. Now you don't need to have the ignition or anything on, it just goes straight to the boot. And it goes through the same fuse as the fuel cap. So, you know, if this ever stopped working or fuel cap stopped working, they're both related. And on the boot, I had to follow this wire here, so when not being pressed, the black and the blue are earth, and the white one there, that's active. But when you press the boot button, or when you use the key fob to release the boot, that becomes active to do a boot release. And that's when you run into the problem of like, how am I going to make that work two different ways? Well, there's an easy solution. What I've done is you come into the boot. Now that blue wire becomes a purple wire, and I've put a 10 amp diode in line, so power can travel this way but can't travel that way. It doesn't matter that it can travel back to the switch because there's already power at the switch, and allows when you press the switch that it goes straight to the boot to unclip. I just need to solder that up and pack everything away there now, so you get the best of both worlds. And this is something I wish everybody would do, because I like to tag every wire I add, I tag, so that way everybody knows. Like if old mate sells this car or whatever, the next person that comes along will see this and knows exactly what this line's been added for, and not have to trace it and guess it.